Okay, it's been 5 days without food, um, very minimum liquid intakes. Okay, not my usual fruit water or H3O. Okay, um, yeah, just updating y'all on day 5. Okay, so how do I feel? I feel good. I feel clear. Okay, I feel clean. Okay, my body is beginning to feel the fast more than ever. I feel it in my legs. Okay, going to take a walk. Okay, my office is around the corner, so I walk right to the campus as part of my daily exercise. And yeah, this walk, my legs felt a little heavier. Okay, it's hard to explain exactly. I guess heavy is the best way to explain it. Okay, at this point, your body begin entering into ketosis. Okay, um, yes, we still in autophagy. Okay, where you go into cell regenerations, but then you also go into ketosis. Ketosis happens when your body begins using its stored fat for energy because you're not eating energy. Okay, which is good. At least you have a lot of fail safes. You have a lot of fail safes to keep you good. Okay, so yeah, that's what we experiencing on this day 5. Um, Definitely growing more thirsty. Okay, um, at different times in my fast, I would have drunk more water. Okay, drinking more water helps. Okay, since I'm also doing minimum water this fast. Almost said fasting from water, but I don't really drink H2O, right? So I'm fasting from fruit water completely, but doing minimal H2O, um, using it in my teas, 0 calories, overnight brewed, no sugars, okay, and keeping that at a minimum as well because a lot of medicinals you want to eat on. Okay, you want to make sure you're eating. So yeah, I feel myself becoming thirstier, which is normal, which is indeed normal. Okay, so I just wanted to pop on and remind people that all of this is normal. Okay, all of this is normal. My emotions have been steady. Okay, they've been steady, right? They've been more or less on focused. I've been feeling, still dipping as far as ups and downs, but it's for the most part I've been focused. Right, this is me being honest can be. If it's 12 months in a year and I fasted every month for over a decade. I have over 100 fast in. So my experience is a little different. Okay. So yeah, you get to see what it feels like to fast or what it looks like for people that fast over 100 times. Some things remain consistent. Okay. Some things remain consistent. Am I hungry? No. Okay. Um, Hunger begins to leave you around the third or fourth day. For me, sometimes it could be the second day. Okay. If I feel hunger taking longer than usual to leave me, then I know that I had a high salt level. High, I had a large amount of salt in my diet or sugars. Okay, that is still lingering in my system that my body is reaching towards. Okay. Also, it can also be parasites. It can also be parasites. Keep in mind, if you also been fighting any viruses, any infections, anything of this nature, you are also going to experience something different as well. Okay. If you're pregnant, okay. If you also consuming medications, you may also have a different fast as well because these medications have a different effect on your metabolism. Okay, and some of them make you hungry. Okay, so yeah, this is all normal. This is all normal and a part of the fasting tradition. I'm trying to get around the idea of using the word ritual. Okay, I think that word in general is, growing to something different. However, doing fasting long enough, consecutively enough, it can indeed become a ritual or a tradition. That's me being thirsty. hmm And I wanted to particularly do my vlog now so you can actually see what it looks like. Okay, you see me licking my lips. You see I may sound different. Okay. You see, notice my speech patterns. So yeah, it's different. It feels different. It is different. Okay, on this fifth day. Now I have 4 more days to go. Will I make it all 4 days? Of course. Okay, it's about Friday. I think we talking about Tuesday. About Tuesday, and that's fine. You know, am I looking forward to it? At this point in the fast, it's like, you enter almost a new dimension to where you start thinking twice about eating. Like, why was I even eating? And you feel your body and you get reminded of the fact that you do need energy. That's why you were eating. So yeah, is it like a celebratory feeling when I think of breaking my fast? I'm gonna celebrate, but at this moment, hmm, to really be honest, it feels like a plus and a minus. Okay, it feels like a plus and a minus, right? Because to be honest, you don't really want to eat. After that 3, 4 days, that feeling of wanting to eat leaves you. You're gonna come to the point that you need to eat, but wanting to eat is different. Okay. Um, so yeah, I want to congratulate y'all if you've also been joining the fast. If you've been fasting as well. I want to also let you know I'm proud of you. Um, yeah, I'm going to be vlogging at least one more time in the day. I just wanted to do now because we're at the top of the sun, right? Getting as much vitamin D as I can, which is also drying me out a little bit. And at this point is when I feel it the most. So I wanted you to see that. Okay. Nevertheless, we have a saying here: rich minds create rich spirits that create rich bodies. And these rich bodies is what create the rich lives we've been asking for. So our slogan is let's get rich, shall we? See you soon.